Hello? Why can't I see my live stream? It's there. Right. Oh, this is stressful. Okay, I need to be able to see Rouvy and see my chat. Okay. Is it working? I hope it's working. Oh, why have I got no power? No power. What the hell? Fix that. Oh, God damn it. Ride settings, sensors. Why am I not getting anything? You are joking. Come on. Please work. Please work. Great. Why is it not working? Right. Nothing. Why have we got no power? Why is there no power on anything? You're bloody kidding me. Right, I'm gonna leave. Start again. Let's relaunch that. Hello, if you're here for my live stream. I'm having a bit of a nightmare. I'm just restarting Rouvy and hopefully I can get my trainer to connect. Man, it's always something, isn't it? It was all going so well. Close and reopen, yeah, I'm doing it. I've spent nearly all day setting this up. It's so frustrating. Right. I mean, I really have tried so hard to get this working. Fingers crossed. Yes! I have power! Oh, phew. Right, let me just slide that window across so I can actually see the live chat. Oh my God! In the nick of time. In the nick of time. Let me just double check that you can actually see me. I think I need to just adjust that window because it's not quite the right size, is it? Come on. Don't fail me now. that kind of the right shape? Can you see enough? Or is that too big? Maybe it's a bit big. Is that better? Can you see enough of the ride? I feel like I've chopped quite a lot of the bottom off. Should I move it up? And make it smaller? Are we starting? I might have to chop the top off. Oh, well, hopefully you can see enough of the Rouvy screen. Looks like quite a bit's chopped off, which is annoying, but hopefully it's working. Off we go. Well, welcome to my group ride. Thank you so much for coming along. A few teething problems there at the start. It's been a really, really long time since I did a live stream. I was originally just going to just do the ride just as a social thing, and then I realised I wouldn't actually be able to chat to everyone unless I live streamed it, so here we are. I need to keep an eye on my power and not just go nuts, because I'm kind of really multitasking here, which isn't my strong point, so let me try and get into a bit of a rhythm so we can enjoy this nice ride. Okay. Well, thank you for persevering with me. If you're watching the live stream, had a few teething problems. They seem to be going okay. If you've got any questions to ask me during the ride, whether you're doing the Rouvy ride or you're just watching the live stream, then let me know. I might have to try and lean forwards to see the live chat over there. Right. Hi Juliet, says Duff. And what trainer do you have, says Chris. It's a Wattbike Atom, the first generation one. But I've also got a, what have I got? I've also got a Tax Neo 3T, 2T, something like that, 2T. And I've got an Elite Diretto, but I'm on the Wattbike at the moment because it's easier for me to set it up to accommodate my injury. The joy of tech, yes indeed. How's the elbow and fingers doing? Still doing your rehab? Well, you know what? I was doing quite a lot of rehab, and then I just started doing quite a lot of activity. And although I haven't totally stopped doing the rehab, I've found that just being really active has been the best way to recover movement and strength. So I've been doing the rehab and going to the gym. Then I've also been doing a million other things. It kind of does feel like the more I do, the better it feels. So I'm going too hard in this ride, sorry, let me slow down. So I went to see the surgeon on Monday. I was going to do a video about this, but I guess I'm just going to spoil it now. And he looked at the CT scan and he said, it's healed incredibly well. He's amazed. And I said, it is quite painful. Is that because there's an actual problem? Or is it just because, well, I've had a mega injury? And he's like, yeah, there's nothing I can see there that's a problem. It's just your injury. So he advised me to carry on doing what I'm doing. So I suppose all the little things that I've done have added up. I've taken like quite a lot of different supplements. I've used the red light thing on my elbow. I've done gym, I've done stretching, I've done massage, kayaking, cycling, swimming, and what I've been doing has worked. When it comes to my hand, I keep gasping. I've actually got a really terrible cold. When it comes to my hand, it's still really annoying and useless. So it's fine for riding a drop bar bike because of the position of the bars. Now I can still get quite a, oh, there's a bit of a hill here. Ah! I was not looking! That's my cough. Oh dear. Let me get up this hill. Then I'll carry on. Oh, it's meant to be 1.5 watts per kilo. Anyway. Am I pressing the wrong gear button? Right. That was harder than it was meant to be. It's like the power just keeps going on without me pressing anything. Right. Definitely having some turbo issues. I don't know why so much power keeps going on. I'm trying to shift down and make it easier. Oh man. What is going on? That was annoying. Anyway, let me just turn my fans on. Oh, that's better. Where was I? Oh yeah, my hand. So I can ride gravel and road, although if I ride anything too rocky, it hurts. And if I ride about 3 hours, it hurts. But if I take ibuprofen, it doesn't hurt. So I've just been doing that. I've not been riding my mountain bike, and I should try it. But the issue is, so you always use these fingers to brake. That means that you're holding the bars with the other fingers. And if I can't use this finger properly, then that means that whenever I brake, I'm actually only holding the bars with 2 fingers, which isn't really safe, is it? I mean, maybe it's fine on a fire road, but... So yeah, I've got a nerve conduction test at the end of the month, and that should tell me whether there's hope of that recovering or if there's something we're unaware of. But yeah, everything's a bit clicky. That was my wrist kind of seizing up. You have to keep it moving. Right, anyway. Assume you have the windows wide open to get that oxygen. I haven't actually. There we go. That's better. Right, Juliet, another question I have about crate training, says Benjamin. Do you keep the cadence steady during the trainer session, or you go up and down with the pedalling power? Well, I work with a coach, and quite a few of the sessions he sent me recently have been cadence changes. So I'll do like steady zone 2, bit of endurance, and then I'll move into the interval section, and that might be 5 minutes at a certain power, like zone 3. 5 minutes with a really low cadence that almost mimics like a gym workout, and then you switch to, say, 3 minutes at a high cadence, and that's more cardiovascular. So you're basically working the 2 different systems in each interval, and then you have a little break and do it again. So cadence really matters. I've naturally got quite a low cadence. I have to work quite hard to keep my cadence up. It doesn't come naturally to me. But yeah, I think Rouvy are gonna share some of my favourite workouts on on my Rouvy page. Sorry, I'm so hot. I never train in a base layer, but I put it on because I was live streaming. I can't do it. Right. What's going on here? Where are we? Sarah Story manages to win many a gold medal with her hand missing. I know, that's so inspiring. She's very nice, very talented, very strong, and in a completely different league to me. Also, Sarah Story does ride, I don't know if all the time, but certainly she's had some adapted bikes. Her husband's quite into helping her customise them, and indeed he helped another woman, Morgan Newbury, who's also on the Paralympic team. He helped make custom bars and hooks and shifters for her. Ah, sounds not good. Oh, break my mic! Shit, everyone's getting away. Ay, ay, ay. Got it. Thanks for that. Oh dear, I don't want to get dropped on my own group ride. Wait for me! Thanks to everyone who told me about the mic. The screen looks busy with names. Yeah, there's a lot of people riding this route. You can customise what you see on Rouvy though. Like you can have different views, and you can have ghost riders to help pace you. You can hide other riders. It's quite customisable. So if this all looks too busy for you, you could change it. Right. This is the most hectic live stream. I can't actually see how much further we've got to go because I've chopped it off the bottom of the screen. Should I move it up? And then you can see how far we've got to go. You're gonna have to get off again. How does it compare to Zwift? Well, I've used both extensively. They're quite different. Rouvy's a lot more realistic and Zwift's a bit more gamified. So, for instance, there's not actually all the game sounds on Rouvy that you've got on Zwift, which I think is a good thing. I always turn those off anyway. I don't know, I think both are good. Zwift's a bit more like Mario Karty, and Rouvy's more like you can explore the world. You can ride a real route, train on it. So you could, like I did this, I've never been to Mallorca and I wanted to see what Cap Formentor was like before I went. And then when I went to Mallorca, it was even more fun because I recognised stuff. Oh, 15 kilometres left. Thank you, Pete. Wish I could show you my streaming setup. It's quite a pain in the ass to put together. But the problem is, I've only got a small laptop over here, and all your nice chat is like in teeny writing. I think I'm going to have to refine this whole. What happened to that? Can you hear me now? It's not going to be as good sound. Technology. God's sake. Right. Very useful. What's happened to that? Dead battery. It's meant to charge via the hot shoe on your camera. Well, thanks for bearing with me. I'm going to be doing these every other week, so I'll get better at this. I'll get better at pacing the ride. I'll get better at the tech, and I'll make sure my equipment works. Maybe I need the live chat on the iPad here. That would help. How long have we been riding? This is so not 2.5 watts per kilo. I recently had to put my FTP down, which was such a bummer. I was giving myself quite a hard time about that, even though Juliet kept pointing out, you spent 2 weeks in hospital and then 2 weeks on the sofa. But yeah, this is not 2.5 watts per kilo, I'm so sorry. Hopefully everyone's having a nice ride anyway. Can you alter what we are looking at? It can only see hands? What do you mean? Oh, you mean of the Rouvy thing? Or of me? Because I can see all of me. Whose hands are you talking about? Heads. Oh yeah, I can change that. I'm gonna get dropped. Like that. Is that better? Is that better? Ah! I'm getting past now. Is that better? Or worse? Better, yes. My first look at a Zwift or Rouvy, whoever, the names of nearby are near impossible to read. So fast changing. What if you wanted to ride with 3 friends in different homes with a big group? Good question. Yeah, good question. I don't know actually. In the past when I've wanted to ride just with my friends, I've organised a group ride, that's why I organised this one. Yeah, it is a bit hectic. It's because there's so many people on the ride. Do the FTP settings affect the difficulty of the ride? No, John, they shouldn't. This should be a self-selected ride where you're choosing your own gears and pace, which is why I keep messing up. I can't even see my FTP now. I mean I can't even see it. It's off the edge of the screen. So with the group ride, it doesn't default to a set watts per kilo on this one. What is the noise? Oh, the route. It's in Crete, and I've never been to Crete, so I wanted to try it. I'll tell you. It is Tertsa Beach to Lerapetra, Crete. Never been to Crete. Thought it would be fun to try. 12.5 kilometres lower. Thank you. I could try and get the Rouvy window up a bit better. Make it a bit smaller so you can see more. Gonna get dropped again though. Is that better? Why is it so big? Dropped. Oh God, this is so annoying. Can you see more now? I don't know. Bye everyone. I really am at the back. Oh well. Treat this as a practice ride. I wanted to join this ride but it's 11:50 AM here and it's working time for me, Juliet. I hope to join one of your group rides someday. I hope you can too. This ride was actually meant to be at 6:30 but I got the time zone wrong. Get back on, I'm on. Am I at the back? Doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. I need to have the laptop where I can reach it. That's the problem. I don't know why the Rouvy window is on such a weird shape. Like, I'm hanging off the edge in my little box. And I can't get Rouvy to fill the window the way I want it to without cutting off the sides. And you have to decide which bit to cut off. Maybe if anyone's got any tips on how to do this properly, can you let me know? Put a link to it or something? Like I say, I'm just learning. 1850 here. Ah, okay. Right. Rubbish just didn't charge. Anyway. any tips on how to live stream properly. Must be really noisy trying to hear what I'm saying without a little lav mic. So I've got two fans on, the window's open, and the watt mic's so loud. Oh, a question from Mike. Thank you, Mike English. Do you have anything like the Tron bikes? No, they're real bikes. They're real bikes. But I found they're actually quite hard to earn. Like, I ride so much Rouvy, and I've still got not got enough coins to buy the bikes and wheels that I want for racing on Rouvy. And I'm bloody always on here! The key to it, I think, which I've now realised after ages, is they have these weekly challenges, which are complete a workout, complete a route, and ride more than a certain distance. And you get points for each one of them, and then you get a bonus if you do all three of them. Because I ride a lot of Rouvy, it's not that hard for me to complete all of those every week and then collect the rewards. I just didn't cotton on to that for a long time. Hi Juliet, says Francesco. Just wanted to let you know of the interaction I had with my nephew here. He said, is she the actress, the American woman on the screen? I replied to him, guess what, mate? She's British. Yeah, I think my accent's fairly British, isn't it? Julia Elliott, says Benjamin, how long is one session of training? For me, well, it really varies. Last week I was in Girona, so I did about 15 hours total. But over winter here in the UK, that's not really happening. I'd say a standard session for me on Rouvy is about an hour 20, an hour 30, and then my outdoor ones are longer. What does the 1.8 watts per kilo mean after your name? Yeah, it is watts per kilo. Yeah. So it's how much power you can put out per kilo of your weight. Because obviously they have to calculate it in a way that takes into account people's different bodies. You couldn't say you had like a 100 kilo man, he's going to be able to put out more power just by default, just because of weight and body mass. There's someone of a similar fitness who only weighs 50 kilos. So they come up with this way of, I don't want to say making it fair, but making it easier to kind of analyse different people's power compared to other people's. Does that make sense? I'm new to indoor training, was only interested in the scenery. Surprised to be involved in and enjoying the social group rides. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Like a lot of the time on Rouvy, I just do my training and I have this big TV on behind my camera. So I just get my head down and do my workouts. Because the weather's so awful in England, I want to start doing more of my endurance rides here. And for those, it's nice to have some company. Hi Juliet, says Stephen. Hello. Hi everyone. Minus 25% power saving. Are they harvesting my power? No, that's showing you how much power you're saving by drafting someone. Obviously, if you ride really close to someone in real life in their slipstream, it becomes easier. That's why people do it. I mean, it's the same thing with Zwift. They've built it into the game so that you can actually mimic real life situations where if you sit on someone's wheel, you need to put out less power to go at the same speed as them. I haven't drunk anything, oh my goodness. Nothing. No wonder I'm so croaky. Rouvy better than Zwift, considering the switch. Yeah, I do like it better. I like being able to ride real life places that actually look like the places rather than a gamified version. That's the main thing that I like. The fact you can train on a route that you're then going to go and ride. I think there's also going to be some new capability at some point of building up your own route again, which is something I did in the past. So I'm looking forward to that. Can you see how I ride it? This is how I ride now. Can't get the elbow to stay in. Hi from Norway, hello from England. Sorry if I can't read everyone's names. My laptop's really far away, but thanks for joining. Have you got any plans to ride again with the lovely Katie K? Definitely. We've made tentative plans to go to Mallorca in April, but I might try and persuade her to come bikepacking with me from Malaga to Alicante via Granada or the other way around. Yeah, she's great. Juliet, hang on. Jennifer Aniston wasn't all that stylish. This conversation's getting out of hand. Only ride outside, no indoor setup. Oh dear, look. Come on people. 123 people watching and only 18 likes. We can do better than that. Thank you. Key. Why are my eyes so watery? It's so annoying. Next time, I'll have a towel. Everything will be the way it's meant to be. Well said, Dan. Zwift is a virtual world, Rouvy lets you ride in the real world. Exactly. Has your crash put you off gravel riding? No. But it's made me quite cautious in all circumstances. Just whilst I still feel quite fragile. Such a recent injury. So this is even more why I'm riding inside. Whilst it's icy and cold and the roads are dirty and greasy. It's also why I went to Girona to do a few rides in the sun. I'm just super paranoid about crashing. Not because I'm now scared and I will remain scared. Just because right now, a crash would be pretty disastrous. I feel like I need to get really strong before I crash again. And hopefully I won't crash, but anyway, you get my point. So, no, I'm quite timid on turns, on corners and descents, just in case a car comes around the corner. It's quite narrow roads where I live. They're really dirty, it's cold. So I'm just being really careful. Super Dixie is stoked. They love our bikepacking videos. Good-o. much further I'm meant to be going. Why can't I fit the whole Rouvy screen over here? What is it? Why? Is that it? Is that better? No? No. Yeah. There you go. A different view. I'll try and get some tips from the tech people for the next ride, and I'll tighten up my handlebars. Are we nearly at the end? I can't see what's going on at all. God damn. 4 kilometres left. Thank you. What direction am I planning to take my content? More bikepacking, more mountain biking, or more road? Bit of everything really. Not mountain biking though. Well, actually, say that. I did say I'd go mountain biking in Whistler with Dan this summer. Well, I don't want to give too much away, but I've got a couple of big events penciled in for the end of the year. So, oh no, the internet's not working now. Come on. Bloody internet. The internet is so bad where I live. It takes me 2 hours to upload a YouTube video. When I was in Spain with Juliana, it took 2.5 minutes. Oh, great. It must be the kids downstairs downloading something. What a shame. Right, there we go. Catching up. Now the internet's back on. Did you download the route? No. That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? I'll do that next time. Yeah, accelerating to catch up was quite funny. Wish I could do that in real life. Well, I can only get better at this, better at pacing, better at downloading the route. If only I could get better internet. Internet, as worse as it is in Germany, oh, it's so bad. You know, my YouTube videos are like 10 minutes normally. Genuinely takes me 2 hours to upload them. I uploaded one in a cabin in Chile in about 4 minutes. To put that into perspective, off a little dongle. Rubbish. I think you deserve some cake after this. I do. It was also my birthday yesterday, so I've got birthday cake downstairs. I can't even see what hour I've got it now. You need someone besides you to read the chat box and be your support tech. Yeah, but my support, Sam, is downstairs, keeping the kids out of here and keeping them off the TV, the internet and any technology to try and make the stream work. Happy birthday, says Fox. Thank you. Thank you. Well, this could have gone better, but you've got to start somewhere. Thanks to everyone for signing in and joining the chat, or for joining the ride. Is anyone doing the ride and watching the live stream on Rouvy? I mean, on YouTube. That's what I'm wondering. Or are all the people chatting just watching with YouTube? You should get a proper internet nerd or expert in to show you how to set up your screen. Yeah, I should. Ow. Ow. Sometimes my wrist goes weird. There we go. It's back. On both! Oh, nice one, Ben. And Ellen. Yay! Hello. I think we're at the end because my dot has just appeared out the side of where I am. Who's going to sprint for the finish? Such a race, there's no race. Yes! Graham and Gosha are also watching and riding. Big yay! Thanks for all the bids. Oh, my pleasure. Hamilton. Birthday yesterday. Well, you're not like a Capricorn at all, aren't I? Stubborn? Ha! Yes, I am. That's it. I think we're at the finish. Yay, yay, yay! That was hard work. Not just the ride. Just the tech. We've got a terrible sore throat and a terrible cough. So I'm going to leave it at that. Go downstairs, rejoin my family. Thank you, I've said it before, but thanks again for persevering with the stream. And obviously I had a few teething issues, despite spending about 7 hours today trying to set this all up, updating the camera driver and software and sourcing different cables off the HDMI one didn't work. But anyway, you don't need to do that. Next time, I'll charge everything. I mean, maybe I could just leave it set up and do these more often. I don't know. Anyway, thanks guys.